Timing, bow down to your highness, bitch. I got lots of diamonds. Hey, she do what I say, but my name ain't Shaman. Going deep, but I'm not.
What's up, y'all? It's Clyde with Cosmic Mojo. Today's video topic is fixing and preventing razor tail. So when you skate your board for 4 or 5 months and they're looking like a piece of banged up wood that you found in a lake, if your board looks like you found it in the river, it's probably time to get a new one. But if you don't have money to get a new one, or you just don't want to get rid of the board you have, I have a solution for you, and it's called fixing and preventing razor tail. So if you didn't get razor tail yet, it's not too late to prevent it. And if you have razor tail, no worries. I'm going to show you guys how to fix it right now. So there's a few things you guys are going to need and a few things you're going to have to do, so pay attention closely. Number 1, take the trucks and wheels off your board immediately. First thing you're going to need is a hard hat. Things get dangerous when fixing razor tail. I have my hard hat right here, but I'm not going to wear mine because I'll look stupid. You should wear your hard hat. I am going to wear my gloves because I don't want to get glue on my hands, but until I'm gluing, I'm actually going to put those aside too. Next thing you're going to need, Titebond Ultimate Wood Glue. This is going to make sure you glue your plies back together when they're busted up and fraying apart. This is going to put your plies back together and help that wood adhere and cohere and do the magic that it's supposed to do, so you can have full ultimate skateboard longevity. You heard? You're obviously going to need new grip tape. I have the Pal Peralta grip because I'm regripping my Pal Peralta flight deck. Another thing you're going to need is old grip tape. This is going to be what you're sanding your board down before you regrip it. You can also use pieces of the edges, which you know you're not going to use when you're gripping the board, but I don't have to do that because I have this old piece of grip tape. That's what I'm going to use. Don't waste your money on sandpaper. You have grip tape. Another thing you're going to need is clamps. What the clamps are going to do is hold the plies of wood together while they dry. Lastly, you don't need a blow dryer, but it will make it a lot easier to heat the grip up and get it off in one piece quickly, so I'm going to use the blow dryer. Here's what you have to do. Sit your skateboard on a surface in which you can hit it with the blow dryer. I'm going to use my girlfriend's chair. It's not going to ruin anything. I'm going to do it pretty quick. So now that we have our gloves on, let's hit this grip tape with the blow dryer and loosen it up so we can take it off in one piece. So after we're done heating up our grip tape like a s'more from our delaminating skateboard, next thing we're going to do is take a razor blade. This part's real important because you can split your grip tape in half and have to peel off little pieces and it'll separate and get real messy. You want to get your grip tape off one shot, nice and easy, without it peeling or separating. So what you're going to do after it's heat up is basically just get under, I'm going to take this razor blade out of this, basically get under the grip right above that top ply, and as P-Rod said, the longer you take at first and the more patient you are at first, the less time you're going to have to take in the long run, so you're saving yourself time. So don't underestimate the amount of time and patience that this first part takes to get under there nice and slow. If you have chips in your board, it should be easier. You can use that area just like this. Once you have a nice little area like this peeled up, you can basically take that and rip the grip straight off from there, like so. Bang! Grip tape off. So next we want to separate these plies that are all mashed up together from getting banged on the ground. We're going to take this razor blade and get in these little areas and clean these smushed plies up. You might have to take a hammer to some parts to get it to really go flat. The wood glue is going to be applied where you can fit it between the plies. So basically how you open this wood glue cap, I think, is to take this plastic end, just cut a little hole in this plastic end. Now we have a nice flat little opening, as you can see how that works. You basically just want to hold the plies open like so. I'm going to hold the ply open and I'm going to take that flat piece and I'm going to put it in there and squirt some in to all the plies that I can in each spot. At that point, what you want to do is take these popsicles, open it up. This is a small area, so we're going to crack it in half. One on the bottom, one on the top. We're going to take one clamp, put it on one side. Take another clamp, put it on the other side. We're going to wipe the glue off. We're going to move on to the other side. It's kind of dripping, but no big deal. We're going to sand that down later. Here we go. So come to find out, this wood glue takes a half hour to dry, but 12 to 24 hours to set up. So after learning that, I'm gonna actually leave this on overnight. Don't take your clamps off before at least 12 hours because it's basically useless. You can touch it, but the glue is not strong. So we're back. It's been about 12 to 14 hours since I put this wood glue on. So we're gonna take these off. So if little pieces of glue are stuck to the board or on the sides, you could sand that down after. It's the glue is basically like wood, so you can definitely, you know, get rid of that. So don't worry too much. That looks pretty good. Let's do the other side. Okay, it didn't budge, didn't move at all. Looks pretty good. I'd say I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so what I actually did is I put a piece of tape around the nose and the tail, like so, and that's basically so that nothing dripped behind it. Basically put the glue in there, let it drip and set up, let it sit the whole next day. So I gotta go to work right now, so I just want to take this off, sand it down, and hook the board up. So let's just show you guys that. Now I gave this glue over 24 hours to cure. You don't have to give it that much, but you should. It is on your tail, so you don't want to like go do a manual, skid your tail, and just all of it get mushed or come off. So this is pretty hard. This is pretty much like maple, and as you can see, it has a little weird shape to it, but it definitely thickened it up. So I'm gonna sand that off or cut that off with the razor blade. You know, just that extra piece. So there you go. It's basically a brand new board. Tail nice and thick, nose nice and thick, got its shape back. I just bought a new VX deck, but I'm not gonna set it up yet. I know it's funny, I've been preaching Pal Peralta, but I figured I'd try a VX deck, which is slightly the same technology, but not as strong from what I hear, but I'll give it a chance. I don't think I'll break the VX deck either. Yeah, I'm really happy with the way that turned out. It was pretty thin, and now it's like a brand new board again, so, and it's a flight deck, so I don't see it breaking or cracking. The only thing is, like, the graphic, like, I guess you could, you know, sand it down and hit it with a spray paint can or something and, you know, even renew that. But I'm happy the way this turned out. Let's put some grip on it. Let's hook her up. So there she is, sitting pretty, looking like a brand new board, tail nice and thick. So I'm gonna skate her after work and see how it rides. Yeah, so be sure to comment and subscribe. Hold it down. Cosmic Mojo, Clyde Barrow, you know what time it is, bitch. So excited!
Sophisticated pimp sipping 40s with my pinkies up. Never spent a penny in it. Never spent a penny in the city club. Rather kick the shit with my hippie thugs. Can't get in the clubhouse now. You ain't go in with us.